Forget the short-term market noise. While some analysts believe a traditional altcoin season is unlikely in 2026, with capital staying selective, others see conditions resetting for a strong run. The next wave is starting now, and a handful of projects are set to dominate. As Bitcoin finds its footing, institutional money is getting ready to flow into new opportunities, and that's when the real gains are made. We're seeing early signals that capital is beginning to rotate into assets with strong fundamentals. On-chain data suggests a growing chorus of analysts believe the pendulum is shifting toward altcoins for 2026. It's a confusing market out there. One day, sentiment is down. The next, it's cautiously optimistic. The sheer number of altcoins is overwhelming, and the fear of missing out is very real. But what if you could cut through that noise? What if you had a data-driven framework to identify the projects with real utility, strong fundamentals, and perfect alignment with the biggest trends of 2026, like institutional adoption and real-world asset tokenization? That's exactly what we're doing today. I've analyzed the data, utility, market cap, on-chain activity, and major trends to pinpoint 5 altcoins that I believe are on the verge of exploding in 2026. We're talking about established players like Solana and emerging giants like Injective. Stick around to find out which coins could define the next bull run and why smart money is getting positioned for a massive catch-up rally. First up, we have the king of smart contracts, the foundational settlement layer of the digital economy, Ethereum. Now, you might be thinking, Ethereum, it's a large cap, can it really explode? And that's precisely why it's on this list. While it may not pull a 50x like a microcap, its potential makes it one of the most compelling risk-adjusted plays in the entire market. Let's look at the data. Ethereum's network activity is surging. In January 2026, daily active addresses rocketed from 400,000 to over 800,000, and even hit 1.297 million on a single day. This isn't just speculative noise, it's recurring wallets interacting with DeFi protocols and NFT platforms, signaling real-world usage and a strengthening ecosystem. The network hosts over $60 billion in DeFi deposits and settles the majority of stablecoin volume. This activity has a direct impact on supply. Daily transactions have hit record highs of around 2.6 to 2.8 million in January 2026. Every transaction burns fees, and this deflationary pressure is building. This is why price forecasts are becoming increasingly bullish. While the current price is consolidating around $3,300, analysts see a clear path forward. Forecasts for 2026 range from a conservative $3,180 to a more optimistic $6,100. Fundstrat's Tom Lee has projected that Ethereum could reach between $7,000 and $9,000 in early 2026 as Wall Street accelerates its adoption of blockchain infrastructure. The bull case is clear. As institutional demand for tokenized assets grows and Layer 2 solutions scale the network, Ethereum's role as productive infrastructure will drive its value. Our second pick is the blockchain that has been dubbed the Ethereum killer, and for good reason, Solana. While Ethereum is the established bedrock, Solana is the high-performance engine built for scale, and it's rapidly capturing market share. If Ethereum is the future of finance, Solana is the future of high-speed applications. The on-chain metrics for Solana are simply staggering. Its incredible speed and low fees have made it the go-to chain for things like high-frequency trading and a booming DeFi ecosystem. It's no surprise that since late 2024, Solana has been one of the most searched-for tokens. Institutional confidence is soaring. Solana products have seen consistent inflows, even when others have seen outflows. The upcoming FireDancer upgrade is set to boost network speed even further, positioning Solana as a dominant base layer for exchanging value on the internet. Analysts are taking note. While SOL currently trades around the $142 mark, forecasts for 2026 are overwhelmingly bullish. Near-term targets are set in the $160–$180 range. However, many analysts see a much higher ceiling, with some targets ranging from $300 up to $480 in 2026. The investment thesis is straightforward. Solana has proven real-world utility, and it's perfectly positioned to ride the massive trends in Layer 1 scaling and blockchain gaming. As one of the core holdings for many long-term investors, its path forward is well supported by both fundamentals and institutional interest. Quick pause. If you're getting value from this deep dive and want to stay ahead of the market, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more data-driven crypto analysis. The market is moving fast, and you don't want to miss our next update. Moving down the risk curve, we arrive at our third pick, Injective. This is a Layer 1 blockchain built specifically for finance, and it's gaining serious momentum with institutions. While other chains are more general purpose, Injective is a specialist, purpose-built for creating powerful DeFi and Web3 applications. Injective's unique proposition is its model that combines the speed of a traditional order book with the transparency of a decentralized exchange. This has attracted significant developer activity and backing from industry giants. It's not just a platform for crypto-native assets, but is actively bridging the gap to traditional finance, including real-world assets. The tokenomics are another major bullish catalyst. A recent governance proposal aims to accelerate token burns, which could lead to a supply squeeze as network activity grows. This is a powerful combination, rising utility meeting a decreasing supply. Despite a recent market correction that brought its price to around $5.40, analysts see this as a potential entry point before the next leg up. The consensus short-term target is pointing toward the $6.20 mark within weeks. However, the long-term potential is what makes Injective so explosive, with some 2026 forecasts ranging from around $7 to over $9. With its focus on institutions, RWA tokenization, and strong deflationary mechanics, Injective is positioned for a major rally as the demand for sophisticated DeFi solutions expands. Our fourth pick is one of the most well-known yet often underestimated projects in the space, Cardano. For years, Cardano was criticized for its slow, methodical development, but in 2026 that patience is set to pay off as its founder, Charles Hoskinson, predicts a real run for the ecosystem. Cardano's ecosystem is on the verge of a significant expansion, driven by major upgrades and its new privacy-focused partner chain, Midnight. Midnight is designed to bring rational privacy to the blockchain, allowing businesses and individuals to verify information without revealing sensitive data. This could be a huge catalyst for enterprise adoption, with the mainnet expected to launch in 2026. Google Cloud has even launched a stake pool on the testnet in a move aligned with validating the new network. After a rough 2025, Cardano has shown signs of a strong rebound in early 2026, surging over 24% to around $0.41, while some conservative forecasts place ADA in the $0.30, $0.55 range for 2026. Others see much more upside. Key resistance levels stand at $1 and $1.30. With a successful rollout of ecosystem upgrades and a renewed DeFi focus, some bullish scenarios see the price pushing towards the $2 to $3 range. This makes Cardano a compelling play for the coming altcoin rotation. For our final pick, we're going deep into the high-risk, high-reward category with a low-cap gem, Manta Network. Manta is a modular blockchain for zero-knowledge, ZK applications. In simple terms, it provides the privacy infrastructure that other blockchains can leverage for their applications. As regulatory scrutiny over data privacy intensifies, ZK-proof technology is set to become one of the most important narratives in crypto. Manta Network stands out because of its focus on modularity and usability. It has two parts, Manta Atlantic, a fast Layer 1 chain, and Manta Pacific, a Layer 2 built on Ethereum. This dual approach allows developers to easily build and deploy ZK-enabled applications, tapping into a critical and underserved market. This is a true low-cap play. With a price hovering around 0.08 to 0.09, the upside potential is massive if it gains traction. The math is simple. For a project with such a low valuation, even a modest market re-rating can lead to explosive gains. Analyst price targets reflect this volatility, with some forecasting a potential high of around 0.80 in 2026. Some even see a path to over $7. Of course, with high potential comes high risk. Low-cap coins are extremely volatile, and Manta is still in its early stages. However, for investors willing to take on that risk, Manta represents a pure-play bet on the growth of ZK technology and the increasing demand for on-chain privacy. It's a gem that could generate life-changing returns if the ZK narrative takes hold as expected. So there you have it, 5 altcoins poised for massive growth in 2026. We have the foundational utility of Ethereum, the high-speed scalability of Solana, the institutional focus of Injective, the ecosystem expansion of Cardano, and the high-risk, high-reward privacy play in Manta Network. The market is signaling that an altcoin season is upon us. While nothing is guaranteed, these 5 projects are backed by strong data, aligned with major trends like institutional adoption, and possess the utility needed to capture a significant share of the capital that's ready to move. What do you think? Which of these coins are you most bullish on? Are there any other gems on your radar? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the projects that are shaping the future of crypto.